So here are some tips to make your cooking easy, simple, and healthy. Here we go. Tip number 1, keep things very simple. Keep your grocery list also very simple and just buy things that you're going to need throughout that week and the things that you can use for very different meals. For example, if I buy a bag of spinach and I have eggs, in the morning I can use the spinach to make me a spinach and cheese omelet. I can also use the spinach to make a no-bun burger, and I can use the better spinach to put a turkey patty on top, and that will be using the spinach that I got throughout the week in different meals and different ways. Hope that makes sense. And now with tip number 2, if you don't have a slow cooker, please get yourself one, because you can leave chicken cooking overnight. Same thing, just put a little olive oil, salt and pepper, and let it cook through the night. When you wake up in the morning, chicken's gonna be ready. You can just use it as shredded chicken, and that you can use also for very different meals. You can make salad with that chicken, you can eat it making yourself a chicken wrap, and you just add spinach or lettuce and things like that. Tip number 3, have on hand fruits and vegetables, the ones that you like. And also the tip number 1 applies to this, to keeping it simple. If you buy too many veggies and too many different kinds of fruit, sometimes when you see too much, you kind of like won't eat it. You know, you'll be less likely to eat the fruits and the vegetables because there's so much. And then the week goes by and you don't feel like eating them, and they're all gonna go to waste because they're gonna get soggy and weird, and you're not gonna eat them when they don't look good. So try to buy only a few fruits and vegetables that you can use that week, and then the next week you can vary your fruit and vegetables. So if one week you buy apples and grapes, maybe the next week you can buy strawberries and blueberries, and just kind of vary it so you don't get tired of just eating apples all the time or just the strawberries all the time. Tip number 4, plan ahead or meal prep. I personally don't meal prep because I'm in and out of the house a lot, so I just cook my breakfast, go teach a class. You know, if I have a yoga class or a morning class, I go teach that class, come home, you know, make my breakfast, plan for my lunch, leave the meat out if I need to, or put the quinoa in the crock pot, so when I come back from lunch training, quinoa is ready, and I just have to make myself a salad. And I usually have spinach around, avocados, and then make myself a salad or something like that after training. And then usually for dinner, what I have is almost the same as what I did for lunch. I use whatever meat I cooked during lunchtime, I use it for dinner, or make myself a nice shake or something simple like that for dinner, because I usually eat a big breakfast and a big lunch. So if you have time to meal prep, do that, or plan ahead your meals. Have an idea of what you want to eat later on that day so you can have it. For meal prepping, try to keep that simple as well. You don't have to buy all the 30 containers that people do and then do all of the meals that way. You can also cook a whole bunch of chicken at once, have the quinoa or brown rice in another container. All you have to do is just get home, serve yourself a little bit of chicken, a little bit of brown rice, and then pick whatever vegetable you have around, and that's it. You know, so that's very simple, and that will be kind of like meal prepping. If you have to take meals to work, then you have to buy the containers, put your meals in there, and then take it with you. And tip number 5, get creative with what you have. Towards the end of the week, we tend to have a lot of leftovers in our fridge, so try to use them, mix them up, make a salad, or recook them, make a stir-fried of the leftover quinoa, a little bit of liquid aminos, and maybe throw the leftover chicken in there and then mix it up, and get creative to use what you already have and do not waste any food. So that's my tip number 5. Get creative, mix things up, and use your leftovers. So that's it, guys. These are all my tips. I hope they were helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.